One, two, three, four. Action. How y'all doing? I ain't made a video in a while because they took my last video down there too. Took my video down for medical misinformation. Because I said words like vaccine, I said something about war, I said something about death, and I said something about COVID-19. And evidently, if you string all these words together and put them in maybe there's like the same paragraph, it turns into medical misinformation. But I was always under the impression that we had freedom of speech, which includes misinformation. I'm sorry, but if you're going to have freedom of speech, that means, hey, you could yell fire in a crowded theater and cause all kinds of havoc. That's freedom of speech, whether it's a lie or not. I ain't saying that's right. I ain't saying I'd ever do that. That's pretty dirty and it's downright evil, but freedom's a dangerous thing. See, they got us all so damn safe now, we're dangerous. So I've been reluctant to make videos here lately because I have a hard time censoring myself. Because I still am caught up in the old ways where I thought, well, I grew up being told that America is the most freest country in the world. It is a literal and utter privilege for me to live here and to be born here. Men have fought and died for my freedom. I have two great uncles, one on each side of my family, that have died in World War II. My grandfather was a Marine in between World War I and World War II. My dad was in the Army in the mid-60s. Thank God he got married and got out at the end of his 3 years. Didn't have to go to Vietnam. So I guess as soon as he got out of the Army, his unit that he was assigned to went to Vietnam. God works in mysterious ways. I remember being a boy, all I wanted to do was join the Army. I wanted to serve my country. I wanted to be like my dad, grandfathers were. My dad's dad, he was in the Navy, I guess. He got drafted in World War II. I wanted to serve my country because I bought into the BS. I joined the reserves because I had a college education. I figured, well, shit, that'd look good on my resume. Well, it doesn't, because they don't want to give you up for 2 weeks out of the year. You know, weekend a month. So they see reserve on your resume, they just put it in their circular file. That's what I found out the hard way. But I had some good experiences. I met some good people. I learned a lot. God showed me a lot in the Army. I've talked about this in some of my old videos. Hey man, don't hold it against me because I joined the service. I've since come to the knowledge of the truth. It took a while, but you got to understand the mindset, man. If you never had that mindset, don't hold it against me because I joined the Army. I don't run around, you know. I tell, you know, people ask me, are you a veteran? I'm like, yeah. Because I am. I got honorable discharge. I was in during peace. I was in there from 91 to 95 or 96. I kind of got out early, like a year early, almost a year early, because the Army broke their contract with me. They didn't pay for certain things. I had to take 2 weeks off of work to work on a flood. And they didn't pay me for that. And I was getting pretty pissed. I had just gotten fired from a job. And I decided I was going to be an over-the-road truck driver. So I ain't going to be around to make your drills and all that. And they gave me an honorable discharge. You know? I had to pay them back $300 for a enlistment bonus. Or that's going to wreck my life. They sent me this threatening letter, but they give me an honorable discharge. But I cringe when people say, thank you for your service. Looked like I didn't really do anything. I drank a lot of beer. But thank God he got me out of it. He showed me. I seen it in basic training. You know, I'm sitting here. You know, I've been around guns all my life, but you know, he trained me on this M16 back when it was fully auto. You had a switch, you go semi to fully auto. Boy, that's a wonderful thing. I'm shooting at human silhouettes, man. And that's when it really sunk in. They're training me how to kill another person, another man, another human being, if you will. And that gave me pause. But I was in it to win it. I was going to stay in for 20 years, and then they screwed me over on a student loan repayment program. They quit paying that because of paperwork problems, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you know what, the hell with this. I got to get on with my life. I want to become an over-the-road truck driver. I ain't going to be around make drill. I got out. Thank God. Because my unit, after 9/11 hit, my unit that I was in, 463rd Bravo out in West Virginia, they ended up going to Afghanistan and Iraq. God works in mysterious ways. He saved me from that. But now, after my little journey into the seeking of the truth, I see it's all just a big old lie. Ain't none of these damn wars have been about our freedom. No. They're all bankers' wars. We've never been legitimately attacked. Pearl Harbor was a false flag. FDR knew it was going to happen. It was all planned. Gulf of Tonkin and Vietnam. That's the war I was born into. But I got a special place in my heart for Vietnam veterans. I'll not diss them. I'll diss none of these veterans. They did what they thought was right. I don't have anything against the ones that dodged the draft in the Vietnam War. I used to, but I don't now. Because they didn't, in their heart, what was right. Blah, 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 blah. But what I'm here to say now, if you got a young man in your family, or I guess a young woman in your family now, because they're talking about drafting women, as we're obviously on the brink of World War III. Don't let them get drafted. I don't care if you gotta break their foot to keep them out. Do something to keep them out. Oh, you be nice. Just don't let them join. Because it ain't what they think it is. This country ain't what you think it is. This country's evil. And I can prove it. Take a ride up to western North Carolina, eastern Tennessee. See what's going on. They're killing people as we speak. They're letting them freeze to death now. Ain't nobody helping them. Ain't no government helping them. But they got money for Ukraine. They got money for Israel. They got money for migrants. They're staying in luxury hotels all over the country. Free medical, bank card, food. But actual American citizens, they're letting them die. You want to pick up a gun, go fight for that. You want to be a soldier and you want to fulfill your oath to the Constitution. Pick your damn gun up and go after this federal government. How about that? This country is a disgrace. I'm sorry I ever served it. I was duped. I was deceived. You know, I don't know what to say, man. Look into what's going on up there in Appalachia. It's a disgrace in front of the world, but nobody seems to care. News media don't talk about it. You know, you go on YouTube, you go to your little home thingy, and there's like a scroll down a couple bars. There's the breaking news. What's the breaking news today? President Joe Biden pardoned his son Hunter Biden. That's all. That's the only news going on in the world today. That's the only breaking news. Everything else is fine, I reckon. The media is a disgrace. They don't give a shit about truth. They care about the bottom line. That's what's in their bank account. They'll read whatever's put in front of them. They don't care. They're just readers. They can't even act, these media people. You know, guys like Lester Holt, whoever, I don't even know. I don't have a TV. They just read whatever's put in front of them. You know, you ever hear Operation Mockingbird? But you know, Trump's gonna save everybody. He's gonna bring peace and safety. He's gonna fix it all. He's gonna deport a bunch of people by bringing martial law in. Better wake up. Better wake up to reality. That's all I gotta say. You better find Jesus. He's the only one that's gonna save you. Trump's gonna kill you. Jesus will save you. Better figure it out. Better figure out what's going on. This world, and especially this country, ain't what you think it is. Y'all have a good day. Bye.